Hello and welcome everyone to L.F.C Pulse. I am more out than in. I am disappointed. Fans loves me. I love fans, but it's not in our hand. These are the few comments Mo Salah gave after the match-winning performance against Southampton. Let's hear what he is telling in the interview first.
I want to talk about your future. What's the latest you can tell us on that?
Well, we almost in December. I haven't received any offer to stay yet in the club, so probably I'm more out than in. So.
Would you like to say that?
Well, I've been in the club for many years. No club like this, but in the end, it's not in my hands. So, as I said before, it's December, so I haven't received anything yet about my future. So.
The fans would love you to say, they'll give the reaction today.
I love the fans love me, but in the end, it's not in my hand, it's the fans' hand. So, yeah, let's wait and see.
How do you feel about the fact there hasn't been an offer then? Does that disappoint you?
Of course, yeah.
And so what? Have you spoken to the club about why there hasn't been an offer?
Well, I'm not gonna go and say I'm not gonna retire soon. So I'm just I'm focused in the season, and I'm trying to win the Premier League or hopefully the Champions League as well. But yeah, it's a disappointed, but we'll see.
And the last couple of years, there's been a lot of talk about Saudi Arabia and you potentially moving over there. But you don't look like.
I don't want to speak about that. I just I'm focused with the team now, and we'll see end of the season.
Do you feel as if, because obviously you'll be 33 next year, but do you feel as if you can go on at the highest level, like Messi and Ronaldo, into your late 30s?
As you see, I'm very professional. Everybody see my work ethic, so I'm just trying to enjoy my football, and I will play at top level as long as possible, for sure. Me and this man.
So. It feels like you're doing all your best to be at your best for those talks, those contract talks.
I'm just doing my best because this is who I am, and I'm trying to give it all for myself and for the club. So we'll see what happens next.
Okay, now you have seen the video, and what do you think of the mentality or the idea behind Mo Salah talking like this? He had just put up a performance where Liverpool were struggling for 60 minutes. He came out, he scored the 2 goals, he scored the brace, took Liverpool to the top of the Premier League table with 8 points gap between Manchester City and Liverpool. He comes out, and while doing the interview, he speaks like, I am disappointed, whatever. Speaks from his heart. Probably it is a strategy that we will go after. But as a fan, as a Liverpool supporter, what do you guys think? Does he wants to stay, or is it just a strategy to put more pressure on the management, on the ownership? See, here is the issue. You can't replace Mo Salah anytime soon. He is a once-in-a-generation player. He is probably one of the best players to have played in Premier League. Definitely the best player in last 10 years and Liverpool's best player in this 10 years. He has won Premier League, he has won Champions League, numerous other individual awards for trophies also under Klopp, and now we are on the way to win the second Premier League title. He comes out and he gives this interview. He needs our support. He looks probably desperate. You can see the love for the club, for the fans in his speaking, when he is speaking. He wants to stay at the Liverpool. And what ownership or the management is doing, he's telling that they haven't spoken to him about any offer. There is no offer currently. We are in the November. In 1 month, he will be able to talk. He doesn't want to go. That is what I want to tell. He doesn't want to go. FSG and Michael Edwards, Richard Hughes, if you are listening, he doesn't want to go. Give him whatever he wants. Let him stay. I think the main issue is not because of salary. I think the length of the contract. If he wants 3 years, give him. They want to give 2 years probably or 1 year extension, but he wants a longer contract. Give him. What is the problem in that? I'm going to tell the calculation why we should keep him and why it is important. But before that, just to give you context, this is the clip which I'm going to play after this from 31st August 2024, when again he owned Manchester United at Old Trafford, and after that he gave this interview. And in this also you can see how he's pleading to ownership or to the fans he wants to stay? Let's see that first.
Yeah, I had a good summer. I had a long time to just to stay with myself and try to think positive because, as you know, this is my last year in the club. I just want to enjoy it and just I don't want to think about it. But just like I feel I'm free to play football, and we'll see what's going to happen next year.
And if this is your last season, as you say, this could be your last time ever playing here.
Yeah, to be fair, I was coming to the game. I said, look, it could be a last time. Nobody in the club talked to me yet about contracts, so I just like, okay, I played my last season and see it in the end of the season.
You'll miss this place though, won't you?
I would, my
You might
second
come back
favorite
in the
place.
FA Cup. You might come back in the FA Cup.
I don't know with which club, but so far, yeah, my last game here was Liverpool.
Well, look, we hope that it's not. You know, I hope.
It's not up to me, but nobody talked to me about from the club, but we will see.
We wish you well, Mo. Congratulations on a
Thank
Okay, so there is a 3 months gap from 31st August. We are now at the end of the November, and after that January transfer window will start. So in 3 months, if you see, if you compare, if you have heard both of the interview, if you have seen the both interview, you will see there is not much progress. I don't know what is going on with the management. Maybe they are thinking of replacing him or letting him run down the contract and let him go. But he doesn't want to go. That's what he is telling us, guys. I want to tell whoever watching this, we have to support Mo Salah. We have to put up a pressure on the management, on the ownership to keep Mo Salah as long as possible. It's not a joke. I am telling you, this is very serious. We might lose one of the best player in his position and a world-class player who can't be replaced. And for what? For some money. Money is, I don't know what is the problem with the Liverpool Football Club. Always they will be thinking about the money. You will not win any titles or Champions Leagues or anything if you are not willing to pay or willing to put up money. You know how hard it is to win Premier League. See Manchester City. They have spent so much, their coach, their players. That's how you win the Premier League. It's not only about the players. It was the charisma of Klopp. Maybe its fault was also there in this regard of these contracts. Not his fault, but his departure might be to the fault. But see what Klopp has done, what he has to play against. Still, he was able to extract results. He was able to win the league. Do you think it will be possible with this type of mentality to win the league after this? This is his team. These are the players he has signed or he wanted. And now we are on the verge of losing Van Dijk, Trent, and Mo Salah in the same window. The 3 players who can play for any team in the world. The 3 best players in their position. And we are able to fuck this up. Get up, get on your asses and get out. Talk to these players, get it sorted out. That's what we want. As a fans, we want these all players to stay. What you guys are doing, I don't understand this FSG. He has put up a 22 goal and assists in first 17-18 matches. Are you going to find any player who can replace him under 100 million at least? And then after you are not sure he will be able to perform. I see only 2 options who can play in his place, that right wing place. Bukayo Saka, Lamine Yamal. Saka will not leave Arsenal. Lamine Yamal, you have to spend $1 billion probably. His clause is that. Still, I don't know if he will come to Liverpool. What are the options? You bring a 35 million, 40 million player. Again, in 2 years, it will not be a Salah kind of player. Every player who comes, he will be struggling initially. Salah came directly and from the get-go, he went on with his business. He was the best player in that first season only. He broke the Premier League record for the goals scored. And do you think anybody can come and they will be struggling? Definitely. Anybody who comes. And it will be a downfall also for Liverpool. I want followers and I want the Liverpool supporters, Liverpool fans to put up a pressure. Please speak up, put some pressure. in the ground, on the social media, everywhere, we have to keep Mo Salah. We have to stay behind him. Calculations I was going to tell. If Mo Salah leaves, you have to bring at least a 60-70 million player, right? That transfer fee you have to give. If you want not as good as Mo Salah, maybe 50% of Mo Salah, it will take some time, his salaries and everything. That whole package will go around 100 million in total. Why not keep Mo Salah? Just bring a 20-25 million player who is promising, who can fit that as an understudy to Mo Salah. Let him play once Mo Salah is getting older. He's already getting older, but he's performing. Once he's starting to show the decline, slowly start integrating the other player who has the promise. That is the easiest solution. Letting him go. He is currently, I told, he is the face of the Premier League. Not Bukayo Saka, not Erling Haaland, not Kevin De Bruyne. Mo Salah is the face of Premier League. And if he goes to Saudi Arabia, he will be the face of any league. Wherever he goes, he will be the face of that league. That's how good he is. And we have to keep him. Keep him. I don't know, I'm out of words. So many things are there to discuss. So many things are there to think. I have a genuine request to all. Please support Mo Salah's. He wants to stay. He wants to play more for Liverpool. He loves the club. He loves the fans. Only because of this type of things, management and ownership, they don't want probably to extend his contract that much. Let him, give him the dough. What he wants, give him. It's my genuine request, everybody. Please put it on social media, put it on the ground. Let them know what Salah means to us. Then only they will understand why they have to give him contract. Let me know your thoughts. I am also disappointed. I don't want a club legend, one of the greatest player to play in the Premier League, to come out like that. That was not a good look for L.F.C or for us also. Other fans will be thinking what these guys are doing, what the management is doing. If tomorrow Erling Haaland says, or Kevin De Bruyne, they are older, they are declining. If they are not given the extension, if they are playing in their prime, if they are putting up the show, if they are winning you games every time they play, they love the club and they want to stay, what the fan will think? They will be thinking Liverpool is mad to let go Mo Salah at this stage. So I'm very disappointed and I don't know what is going to happen. Apart from Salah, Van Dijk situation is also there. Trent is almost gone. I don't think Trent will be staying unless he gets equal salary or the contract of Mo. So that is also one of the worst things to see. I think he's almost gone. But we don't want to lose Mo also on top of that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. And what do you guys think? What will happen? And will Mo Salah stay? Will Mo be playing for us for 2-3 years coming? Let me know your thoughts. Thank you for watching. You will never walk alone.